A lot of people ask me about the differences between term insurance and permanent insurance. Well, simply put, term insurance can be thought of as something you're renting. At the end of the day, when the term is up, there's no more benefits and you don't get anything back. Now, it might be a little bit cheaper at the start, but in time when it renews, it gets more expensive. And I'll go over that in a diagram pretty quick. On the other side, there's permanent. Now, permanent is something that you're owning. There are benefits if you cancel as well. You might be paying a little bit more at the start for permanent insurance, but it levels out the premiums over time, so eventually you would be paying less than you would for term. And I'll explain that in a quick diagram. So let's say someone wants to buy term insurance with a death benefit of about $200,000, and they want to get it for about 10 years. So what they're going to be doing is paying, let's say, $30 a month for the first 10 years. Now after that, the price is going to automatically renew and increase for another 10 years at a higher rate. So now they might be paying $60. And then after the next 10 years, it's going to jump up again. So it ladders up. And now these are very conservative numbers. It's going to jump up a lot higher as you go along. Whereas if you're going to buy permanent insurance, you're going to average out your payments over a lifetime. So you might be paying something here, let's say $45 at the start, but that's the rate you're going to pay for life. Now, as I said earlier, when you cancel a term policy, that's it. It's a one-way contract, you don't get anything back. But say you were to cancel a permanent policy after a few years. There's something called a cash surrender value. And what that is an accumulation of your premiums. So at the end of 10 years, say you don't want your permanent insurance anymore, you can cancel it and you'll get a certain percentage of your premiums back. And that's another hand that permanent has on term. So basically it's up to you and what fits your budget. Remember, there's another good thing about term insurance. It's always convertible to permanent without any added underwriting, as long as the death benefit stays the same. So something you could do right now is look into buying term while you're healthy and young, get in that lower rate, then after a few years when things change, you can switch over to a permanent plan. Or maybe you don't even switch at all. Either way, it's your preference, and I'll help find a way to build a plan that benefits you. Either way, it really depends on you and your current needs, and maybe your long-term goals. Either way, I'll come help tailor a plan that will work within your budget and give you the best coverage.